welcome to ABC Interactive English, everyone. Hello, I'm Mike.
Hi, I'm Rainbow.
Yes, you are. And we are still here at the fast food restaurant with Wendy and Ronald.
Yes.
I think things are going well.
We thought so.
Well, they have their food, right? They got everything they wanted.
They paid.
They paid for the food, so now they should be going to find a table to sit down and enjoy their wonderful burger, fries, a fried chicken, and a lemon soda. But I'm suddenly filled with worry, Rainbow. I'm filled with fear and doubt and concern. See, look how worried I am. See that? See that? Look, oh, I'm so worried. Why? Because part C, what we'll be reading today, is titled Wrong Order. And those are two words you don't really want to say or hear when you're at a restaurant,
Especially
right?
when you're super hungry
Exactly.
and you've already paid.
Yes, and you're sitting there, or even worse, you're at home and you realize you got the wrong order.
I might just eat it.
Oh boy, this actually happened to me not long ago. Just late last year, I started to use Uber Eats.
Yeah.
And everyone had been using it. Oh, you should use it, it's convenient. And I think when it first started, my neighborhood, they didn't have a lot of good choices. So
Okay.
I was like, I don't like that. So I looked at it just recently and ooh, they have some things I like. So I ordered some food using the wonderful food delivery service. The first time it came to my house, it was hot, it was delicious, it was great. I said, I love this. This is so convenient, so wonderful. When I'm tired and busy, I can order food. So I ordered food again the second time. Wrong order.
Did you just eat it?
I did, but, well, I kind of was unhappy, and I think I got some money back, and, so I was kind of like, well, 2 times, and 1 time, not so good, so I was a little disappointed. Because you're far away, right?
Yeah.
You can't really complain, you can't fix the problem easily, so wrong orders do happen, although I have to say, in my whole life, eating at fast food restaurants, it doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't. They're very good about
They
it.
usually do a very good job. They must make hundreds
They
of
train
meals
so well.
every day in one place, and they rarely make a mistake. So wrong orders do happen, but not very often. Let's find out about this one, though, in our dialogue. Wendy returns to the counter.
Excuse me, sir. There's something wrong with my order.
What seems to be the problem?
There's cheese on my hamburger. Also, I got a regular soda instead of a lemon one.
Sorry about that. I'll take care of the mistake right away.
Okay, so yes, we are still at a fast food restaurant. It's part C. As I mentioned, that's day 3, our final day. And it's on the final day that we have a problem. There's a wrong order. There's a mistake with one of the orders. It says Wendy returns to the counter. So I guess she took the food, went to sit down, looked at what she had, saw there's a problem, and now she is back and ooh, she is so angry now. Oh, my burger is bad.
No.
Or maybe not.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, she's
There's
polite.
something wrong with my order.
She doesn't sound angry.
No, she sounds good.
She sounds a little disappointed, but
She
still
calls him sir.
very polite, yes.
Sir is how you would address a man who is somebody you are trying to be polite to. It's not like person on the street, man, guy, dude, sir. It's like, excuse me, mister, in a polite way. So this is kind of an old term that was used a long time ago, but nowadays it's still used politely when you're addressing a man. Okay.
Exactly right. And you want to be polite. You might also talk to your teachers at school using this term sometimes.
An authority.
And if it's a woman, saying ma'am would be the polite way. That's M-A, that little line, apostrophe, A-M, M-A-A-M, ma'am, short for madam. All right, so yes, excuse me, sir. There's a problem with my order. The clerk says, what seems to be the problem? Or what is the problem? Can you tell me what the problem is so I can help you fix it?
There's cheese on my hamburger.
Cheese on her hamburger. Well, if you don't want it, that's a problem. Okay.
Also, I got a regular soda instead of a lemon one.
A regular soda instead of a lemon one.
It's not a huge deal.
Well, but it's a mistake. And, you know, maybe she doesn't like regular soda. I guess that would be cola.
Yeah. Maybe she's allergic to cheese.
Some people just don't like cola. And yes, definitely some people could have problems eating cheese. As Rainbow said, some people, their stomachs don't like eating things made from milk. And cheese is definitely made from milk. Cheese is basically milk that has been allowed to age, and then it changes, it starts to ferment. You put salt in, you put some stuff called rennet that comes from the stomach of a goat. Don't ask, it's true. But after some time, it ends up being absolutely delicious. If you like cheese, you can have very simple American cheese like the orange stuff on a hamburger, or you can have wonderful stinky cheese like Gorgonzola, Roquefort, or one of the stinkiest cheeses and one of my favorites, Stinking Bishop. It's a very good cheese. But that's cheese. And yes, some people don't like it. It's good for you in small amounts, but it can have lots of fat and salt. Back to the dialogue, the clerk says, sorry about that, which is a polite thing to say when you make a mistake. Even if it's not their mistake, he just wants the customer, Wendy, to be happy, so he apologizes. Sorry about that. I'll take care of the mistake right away. He might also say something, I'll get you a new hamburger right away. Either way, he is taking care of Wendy's problem.
That's good. And when you take care of something, that means you fix it, you deal with it, you find a solution, and you make it better.
You handle it.
You handle it. Yeah, you change it and you fix it and you make it work. And that is a great skill to have, to be able to take care of it, to take care of something. Okay, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back to see if Wendy has any more requests, anything else with her order that she would like to have taken care of.
There's one more thing. I didn't get any ketchup with my food.
Sorry. Things get a little crazy when we're busy. Will this be enough ketchup?
Yes, thanks.
Now, take this sign to your table and I'll bring you your food when it's ready.
All right, so here we are. We're taking care of the problem that Wendy found when she had her food and she was ready to eat it. There was cheese on her hamburger. She did order a hamburger and not a cheeseburger, which is what you would order. If you want that hamburger with cheese on top, that's called a cheeseburger. She didn't order that, right? And she also, I remember on day one, she ordered a lemon soda. She got another flavor, so she's not so happy about that too. But it's good because the clerk seems to be very willing and ready to take care of this, to fix this little problem that she's having.
And yet she discovered another issue.
Not another problem. What is going on at this restaurant? Oh my gosh. What's the new problem?
There's one more thing.
Yeah, what
I
is one?
didn't get any ketchup with my food.
Oh no. That's terrible. She should call the police. No, it's not that serious.
She has fries, so
she has fries, and of course, yes, you're right. People like to have ketchup with their fries. They might put some extra on their hamburger if they really like it, I guess. Some people might eat ketchup with their chicken too. Fried chicken? I don't know. Because ketchup is a very popular sauce that people often order and get in fast food restaurants, mainly, as we mentioned, to eat with their French fries. Ketchup is a tomato-based sauce. There will be tomato in it. There will be vinegar in it. There will be spices in it. There will be some sugar and some salt, and maybe even some onions. Ketchup can be pronounced ketchup or catch-up. Some people, especially in America, might say ketchup. And you may even see this word spelt very differently as C-A-T, I should say, C-A-T-S-U-P, catsup. So some people still say ketchup, although I think that's an older way of saying it. You may still see it around though. But yes, ketchup, whatever you're saying. And in fact, they say that ketchup, even though it's famously American and comes in a bottle and you pour it on your fries, people say it comes from this part of the world, from Asia. You know, in Malaysia, they have a fish sauce called ketchup.
Cool.
Very, very similar.
It's like more sour, right?
A little more sour.
Yeah, I know
and
what you're
also
talking about.
in Guangdong, near Hong Kong, they had something called ketchup, which was more of a vegetable type of sauce.
Cool.
Yeah, so there you go. But of course, the ketchup we think of today as being that thing that you get with your fast food French fries, that is a tomato-based sauce. Oh, and one other thing, if you're in Britain, in England, and I don't know, maybe Australia, they also just sometimes call it tomato sauce.
Yeah, tomato sauce.
So you get some tomato sauce to eat with your French fries. But I think generally the word ketchup is a pretty safe word to remember. People will know what you want. And they will also know when they didn't give it to you. Because you'll say, you forgot my ketchup. And that's exactly what Wendy said. So the clerk says, sorry, things get a little crazy when we're busy. Things are crazy when they're busy. We'll figure out what he means by that in a second. But it just means we're very busy now. Will this be enough ketchup? And he's probably holding 2 or 3 little packets or sachets, you could also say. One of those little plastic bags is a packet of ketchup or a sachet, S-A-C-H-E-T, of ketchup. Is this enough for what you need, what you want to eat with your fries?
Fortunately, we finally got everything we needed.
Great.
Wendy says yes. Thanks.
Fantastic.
And here we go back to the word that the clerk was speaking about. It must be a crazy day at the store. There's so much going on. Now, in this case, what we're talking about is that there's a lot of action. There's so many people coming in and out. There's a lot of schedules that are disorganized. Maybe there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of orders, and it's just too much going on.
It's very busy.
Yeah, and
very,
it's
very
making
busy.
your brain go kind of like confused. So that is what you are saying when you're saying it's like kind of crazy today. And in this case, we don't use crazy to talk about a person. We might say it, like today, it's crazy today, or the store is really crazy, or the crowd is crazy. It means the environment around us, it's getting hard to control. It's a bit disorganized. Now, this is a special case. When we're using that word crazy, we're not calling somebody crazy. Now, you might have heard when someone calls another person crazy, that's a bit different actually. That means that something is wrong with your brain. What are you talking about? You are acting weird. You're saying something that doesn't make sense, or you are doing something that's very abnormal. Like maybe you're walking on the street with no shoes on in the winter. What are you doing? That's crazy. So that's more of a mental issue that we're talking about. It's not nice to call a person crazy, but if it gets a little bit crazy in the schedule or the day, then you can say that.
As you said, yes, we don't usually like to call someone crazy. It's not nice. It's a kind of mean or unkind thing. Mentally ill, you would say, if someone is behaving in a very strange way. But yes, if it's really busy, it's crazy around here right now. In an hour, it will be more calm. It will be less busy. Now, the clerk says, now take this sign to your table and I'll bring you your food when it's ready.
Oh my gosh, finally.
They have to make a new hamburger for Wendy. That'll take a few minutes, and that little sign, you've probably done this in a store, in a restaurant. If the food isn't ready yet, they will make it, and then they can find you in the restaurant. They'll see your number with the sign, and they'll bring you your food, and it will be nice and hot and fresh.
I'm so hungry already.
She just has to be a little patient. She's got all that ketchup and fries. I think she'll be okay until her burger arrives. And we hope you guys will be okay until you come back here and spend some more fun time with us. Until then, all the best. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we hope that all of your fast food orders come quickly and accurately. We will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wendy returns to the counter.
Excuse me, sir. There's something wrong with my order.
What seems to be the problem?
There's cheese on my hamburger. Also, I got a regular soda instead of a lemon one.
Sorry about that. I'll take care of the mistake right away.
There's one more thing. I didn't get any ketchup with my food.
Sorry. Things get a little crazy when we're busy. Will this be enough ketchup?
Yes, thanks.
Now, take this sign to your table and I'll bring you your food when it's ready.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 Sir 名词，先生。Would you like to see the menu, sir? 先生，您要看看菜单吗？下一个单字 cheese 名词，起司。Debbie put some cheese on her sandwich. Debbie 在三明治上放了一些起司。下一个单字 ketchup 名词，番茄酱。Lily loves to eat fries with ketchup. Lily 喜欢吃薯条沾番茄酱。最后一个单字 crazy 形容词，混乱的，失序的。The traffic was crazy during rush hour. 尖峰时刻的交通非常混乱。Rush hour 指的就是尖峰时刻。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 What seems to be the problem? 请问有什么问题呢？这是 What is the problem 的礼貌问法。Seem 在这里用来表达委婉的态度。我们来看看这个对话。What seems to be the problem? 请问有什么问题吗？ The toilet won't flush. 马桶无法冲水。Flush 指的就是冲马桶。下一个文法 Instead of 而非作为替代，这是一个介系词片语。我们来看看这个例句。Kevin chose to walk to school instead of taking the bus. Kevin 选择步行去学校，而非搭公车。最后一个文法 right away 立刻马上，这是一个副词片语。我们来看看这个例句。I will call you right away when I arrive. 我一到就马上打给你。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Here's how to play. The host will be holding 3 cards. Each card will have 2 sentences containing a secret vocabulary word or phrase that has been replaced by the word bear. The host will read the sentences out loud for the contestants to guess. Whoever guesses first gets a point. The person with the most points wins. And you can play along too.
Hi guys, I'm Stephen.
I'm Josh.
And I am Caleb.
And we're about to play a game. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So the first one, this is a verb. It's one word. Number 1, the campers bared themselves by the fire. Number 2, the fresh cup of tea bared me up in no time.
Thawed.
Warmed.
There you go, Caleb got it. Coming in very smoothly. Okay, the campers warmed themselves by the fire. And number 2, the fresh cup of tea warmed me up in no time. All right, so come on, Josh, you got this next one.
Yeah.
This is a noun, one word. Number 1, it's rude to point at people with your bears. Number 2, Oscar accidentally cut his bear with the knife.
Gun.
John?
Oh, gun. No, it's not.
And number 1, it's rude to point at people with your bears. Number 2, Oscar accidentally cut his bear with the knife.
It's fingers.
Thank you, Josh. It's rude to point at people with your fingers. And number 2, Oscar accidentally cut his finger with the knife.
Poor Oscar,
Okay.
mate.
Yeah.
All right, this is a
Poor
phrase, 2
Yeah.
words. This is a tiebreaker. All right, number 1, 2 word phrase. Pearl likes bearing her friends bear the movies. Number 2, Greg bared his parents bear Paris for the summer.
Take to see?
Take two.
Take two.
There
Oh,
you
take
go.
two.
Okay,
Take
so
two.
it's 2 words. So Caleb gets that point. All right, so it was Pearl likes taking her friends to the movies, and Greg took his parents to Paris for the summer. So Caleb has won the game.
Caleb wins again.
Yeah. Educational purposes only. Educational purposes only.